you need any reason not to do well. There be, we have to do well. And komo kakra ho about AFCON referees no. And the news kakra so ho about the African Cup of Nations. Ghana Football Association so my information kakra about how referees no no more money at the etie. And as we did in komo kakra, we will just revisit some of the issues that were raised here. So but yen shall see or say Sadio Mane and a Kasafa African Cup of Nations no. Now no na my work can say CCAE who say AFCON we be one of the toughest African tournaments. Senegal say omodupa when we begin to look at the teams I was Senegal ojina ye say Africa is also pay manya woman footballers ni see can see ye doing very very well. Open top 2 in my books. Mamiya 5 near Huntoying. Me 5 I'll go for Senegal, Nigeria, Algeria, Morocco, and I think Ghana. Ghana. Yeah, sure, Ghana. Hey, Ivory Coast, they're also doing very, very well. And Nina wa, but Enumu and Sadio Mane say this AFCON is going to be a very, very, very tough one. Now, eno everywhere. John Mikel Obi, ono so akasa, on so no saying, or kasa kakra, on a kase, oba Chelsea na say Abramovich play ni be siwa no pa na just be coach edino. Or say Nigeria are always favorites. Nigeria are always favorites to win the African Cup of Nations. Okay. In other news, Jürgen Klopp said say obi ayam hihye no. Ayam hihye atiesi Premier League no so. Na ayam hihye atiesi Premier League no so na say amanfo hu say Kevin De Bruyne or training. De Bruyne now oba no say mami ko tu no say the whole country is shaking. The whole country is shaking because Kevin De Bruyne is warming up. And no ewo. Then reports also be free Manchester United they but say Jadon Sancho onwe pushi. He's pushing and he keeps pushing. So be joining Borussia Dortmund on loan. Okay. Nottingham Forest financial fair play at Omu. And also a home common Sergio Reguilon may or would be joining Tottenham Hotspur from Manchester United. No, he'll be joining Tottenham Hotspur from Manchester United. Now, when Rooney is sacked, now the story of when Rooney, no, Enya Asempapa, wasasa upekocha wasa uwiase na ye when Rooney. Against the Chelsea do and our boy Juman kama and akua okay agua okay say they are type no and na e ba for mo kan nya ba for picture ka be boa ba for Oyerepa Radio Otumfo ma rehne and na wodi mfie aduoson 70 years today. What when you feel nyamenhira na na pia ene aye ba for Oyerepa Radio na woda wodi mfie aduoson 70 years. So he's climbed the 7th ladder. I mean, it's unya 70. And no in itself, just a nyamenhira. So now no 31st na my birthday 31st on the last day. Go the following year. But for nyamenhira na ene diwa woda na nya woda pa. So when Rooney sacked from Birmingham City after 15 games, wasa Rooney onim coaching. Na ade back wo Manchester United omo legends no. Eba coaching omo nya ade. Minim se mo hwa. omunya ade kura se kasasa no oyade obi antimi wo mo when Rooney say what tenase no ochereche bo mu a eso wasa yeyi nadi Gary Neville ba ku do kokochi ma kura anyeyi ono so wasa ena cheso omunyina rangex mrebi omo man kwan so me ono kura no olego na social ono oyade kura no enkoye ensheda enkoye Man United for legend no Sir Alex Ferguson o chiro madia na womfa coaching ne nka ho enti wo say when Rooney was told his time at Birmingham City manager was up after just 15 games he was shocked when him say Rooney time wa walk on na enkofo no bomodin Birmingham no mo ya de pa Rooney ko eno anu no having signed a 3.5-year contract. The former England striker was under the impression he had joined a long-term project. Rooney had enjoyed an open dialogue with the club hierarchy, including Chief Executive Gary Cook and Director of Football Craig Gardner, and there had been no indication their faith in him was waning. Birmingham won just 2 of Rooney's 15 games. Coach, 15 games or we knew 2 Rooney was. But even after his most recent defeat, at Leeds United on New Year's Day, he has spoken bullishly of being a fighter. Why a fighter 15 matches watch it too, Rooney? What's that? Okay, so that run has seen Birmingham slide from 6th. Yedi team Richard Rooney sa. Na Birmingham omotoso ensia. Rooney awenyamianim the team na gotoso 20th. Away in the championship table, just 6 points above the relegation zone. The supporters had never warmed to Rooney after he replaced popular John Eustace. And by the end of Monday's game, their cries of "Will Rooney get out of our club" left nobody in any doubt that their minds were made up. As less than 24 hours later, the club's executives reached the same conclusion. Yaya Rooney adi. Birmingham players were told as they arrived at the club's temporary training ground at Hanley in Arden yesterday morning. Again, the news was greeted with surprise, but perhaps some relief. To say, so called Birmingham woman in a home because Rooney Awasano Yapamano Emma Oko. Somewhere on their philango. Okay, Kevin De Bruyne is warming up, and the whole country is shaking. Jurgen Klopp, Salah were joining Thierry Henry and Harry Kane in their Premier League players to contribute over 20 plus goals and assists every season. Congratulations to Mo Salah. Born home on the Empire. Nra Brighton any West Ham draw. West Ham ya na no omuche Arsenal pa omuche Manchester pa yenyina ye ntimi omo. AC Milan so share Cagliari 4-1. Coppa Italia round of 60. We deserve to win Dizebi na Kasano. Rafael Varane so the contract be na Oman treat mu amano. No any kind. Okay. Now Ghana Football Association at the feel like a crab say the top 10 most games officiated after match day 17. Ghana League no round 1 no abewe. Afi ni ebe call second round. And there you be the referee for komo kakra. Na bomo say referee na friend Julian no. Only D the highest number of games. And out of the 17 weeks, Julian enya 9 out of the 17. I had the 9. Etian Kadie. Jacob Aduntera on officiate 7 matches. Mohamed Misbao 7 matches. Imoro Osman 7 matches. 17 no. Afe Collins Amwa Reginald. Salom Yao Bless. Hey. Joseph Kofi, Franklin Akumate, Gabriel Pukwain, and Rostum Sanagwe, Omunyanya 6 matches each. Ediana Enya the most home wins. Out of the 17 matches, Ediana winning 8 matches with ye. In so Atremenya 6 wins, and a Nations, and so Enya 6 wins. Kodoko Efie Omanya de Papasa. But away, they will have the most away wins, 4. And Abrikum Chelsea Sunya 3. Black Stars woman and ebedium home komo pa no report na say 23 players trained yesterday Abrankasi Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. Just 4. They were short of 4 players, but all of them are joining because at time West Ham for the churches, so no, Kudus was not in the team, and Sana na etie. Now, after the African Cup of Nations, no, I Sem kakra say 26 referees total of 26 referees, and a calf a free woman. Now, 26 referees, no. Emu 30, so 30 referees, also assistants. And at 12, VAR. To Cambo Mayenwe, 42, 26, 68 referees, I'm sure. 68. Referees, Marco 68. And a war Africa ha. Calf, some Merena, Afcon, on Bibiancoso. Now, him say, of the 68, you know, referees, center referees near 26. Okay. Assistant referees near 30. And a VAR 12. Ghana ni back na 66 mu. Na Ghana ni no mkwa ya mena ni bi oko VAR. Daniel ni ayilai VAR no koye. Ya mena nyina mbi. Ti Afcon na ebo no. Ye hu se Ghana ni bia ejinam odi referee because VAR from the eye hu omu. Enti ye nya Ghana ni bia wo. Na be de nya ni on se eni o. Referee no Daniel ayi no. Hwe se Ghana ye top 10 most officiated the after March 17 no. Daniel Idiam and it's just 1 year warm up here. Julian Nuno D 9, Jacoba Duntera D 7, Mohamed Medral 7, Imo Rosman 7, Collins Amwa Reginald, Salom Yao Bless, Joseph Kopi, Franklin Akumate, Gabriel Pukwahin, Rosum Senagbe 666. So say the highest number Daniel I could have officiated 5. Never na kafa friend. Onu ni Chrome League gra oni bi. Ni Chrome League no oni bi. Eti kafa friend no mwe na nima no so ye match last. O nta ni matches. Enti no ye de ukọ edem ho na VAR. Go shena ansha no akwa hwede amaye. So that is the story of Daniel ni the ayi lai. Okay, no obeko VAR them on my bonting and me no tournament no. A chassis on the 13th, now ending on the 11th. Ti Ghana need ye Ghana referee be our hot near. Okay, so now here. Enra ye did you man ye did it in coma. Yes. Ye did it in coma. Na Ebese, we just take a recount kakrebi and sana yaba. Chastela. Or no, Okasai kakradi, di kan or say. Tournament na ye kon, ebese ya dia. Ye nya jidie. Ewo players no munye coach. Na coach ndi obayi. Obi bi track wachre. To Charles Taylor, the coach virtually has nothing to offer. Oni ade bi obetima ya abo anemum ye wogidie ene mpaibo bia e wo se de ma ye players no Chastela ne de no wo sa editu dwa se ade e ha no pa wo se Ghana for ye hwene yesesa ene sa ye players na ombobo Ghana ye from local players no onu de obenya change brofo local no name from professional players. So there's a professional there. Omo mo wa bontin no mo mo hani professional shots and I sanity. But say those who play in Ghana should not be referred to as local players. Name them was here from professional players, according to Charles Taylor. And now, Onyadaje, and Okan the speciality. Adiema Richmond Lamti, Oyestronko, Nunti, Kwenya. And of course, some people argued and challenged, saying, no, I can't say, Yem Frelamti first. Ebe say a coach o bechemu Kobe Mensa wono ene kan it I say that's on the can first, but whatever it is no and abranti when your opportunity na yensusum pushi no your mompa say obetumi akati the eye of the technical people no matter say ebi ombema no we be and teachers can have yembra
but the sky is still a good time. I got a book that I was still in it because it's first 11. Since I buy in your first 11, they are ready for with you. And I won't put it to be out with you. It may call a mocono, may a man feeling two coaches, so you're feeling two players there. Oh,
a better is now. Do any in the coaches in the best selection?
Now, coach, you are selection at the end. If you have a very result, with my competition after me.
Oh, okay. To me, I'm into coach, I'm into players, so.
You're feeling two players because all our best selection at all. Because you are the only no other boys in the Bomaya. It's the air cannon of boys in which you are in. Yeah, out there, can players or when you're more. Yes, that's the coach because finally put on the you know, you voice here what's our finding. The only other idea. Yeah,
they coaches, no.
Me and I wish no more give no more film. You, and the only other idea, and better to Sandy Manasona, your focus no boys and it's when you're more. I'm my Ghana.
And I'm on my throne, be bring plan at this strategy. Or say a movie.
Now, what was your proper deal from Baba? It's not probably be a man doing a 2 I had a little much of first. I said I would make it. And yet that information is our fine. Just a lamp to good year, comfort my discount lamp. Let the grand piano. Since all book or the community wanted that. Okay. And then grand and Casada, we need number.
Okay, and oh, my just a chance there. One said that any even beyond my coaches, no, but or say players, no. A moment there, some fight for Ghana. We are still talking about the Black Stars and how the Black Stars should do well. Yem fan say, "Diana will be everybody." Mami ninkomo, kakra mene ora kujo fiano. Ono on a year Gaka chairman, and this is not about Gaka chairman. I mean, it's association with the national teams, no. Oh, okay. Let's just say we a pa mum, a pa, kwesi second year zakes. Na pa morning.
Morning, Timer.
Hello, pa.
Good morning, Timer.
Okay. My debut of form kakra was it me na me ye. Hello.
Hello, Timer.
Good. Pa na me ya careful kakra. Sir, would I see you as Akazana is a board? You elevate to an answer. Would I see you? No,
but I say, see you.
Oh, okay. One animal TNS is a Oko board. And a true supporter of the Black Stars. I've seen your arguments and other things elsewhere. But this is a Black Stars. In the last 2 tournaments, you attempted friendly matches now America. It wasn't the best of results. During qualifiers, we struggle. Now, the Black Stars are going back to Ivory Coast in 1984. Yekoji and Mguasiana Ewosro with one of our best set of players. But looking at players, Frewomu, 27 players, and tournament, he said the AC Conway. Yenya hope be
No, time I mean chair, be I mean chair, I shall form share Oyerepa TV and pay.
Okay.
And so share Blasters modern ball recently on AFCON Nadia. And so any and so now we can share this particular team no crampa. You can
6 center referees, 30 assistant referees, 12 VAR. Of all this number of 68, there was only one Ghanaian. And Daniel Ni Ayi Lai. Daniel will not be a center referee or an assistant referee, but Daniel will be in the VAR room. Okay. Referee Eddie Menzampo. Oh, first him cried then. First him there. Eddie Menza. Menza. A retired class 1 referee. Mekai say one of the years, on your best assistant referee. No top 4 and as a FA Cup. No top 4 and top 4. FA Cup. FA. And I'm here no best assistant referee. In fact, it be no change protest kakra because I'm for say none my heart, but no deserve there. Kalanet say
Yamiado.
Oh yeah dear.
Yamiado. Me didn't Eric Osumen.
Eric. Oh, Eric. Eric Osumensa. Eric Osumensa. Where the referee Ghana how? Na my Ghana quick one. Now me if we make sense because Jeff in my some interesting statistics. Most people are going away. What's watching? Interesting statistics. Almost say you round 1.
Yeah.
You better have Ghana referee. You round 1 no. Julian Nuno NAD the highest number of matches.
Yeah.
Nuno had 9. Jacob Aduntera 7. Mohamed Misbah 7. Imoru Osman 7. Collins Ewa Reginald, Salom Yables, Joseph Kofi, Franklin Akumate, Gabriel Opugwain, Rustum Senegbe, 6. 17 matches. Enough for a referee to warm because Name Saka, about Daniel Ai, and I just said Daniel Ai will need more than 5 matches.
Yeah.
And to have conserve Mwako via room, when you're very active. A year, it been for say elsewhere. You about 17 matches. You could have been on there 15, 14, 13, 16. Our referees no munya enough matches. Alana just patch your microphone here. Ana found and every.
Yeah, timer dedica ma chief for official pa. Na timer
MC. I'm over done to official pa.
Yeah, chairman. President of
Chelsea. Chelsea. Yeah. Now turning Galita and I said Dadana.
Oh, it's a reconnaissance.
Okay, enough.
Yeah, timer. Meka say be new man on the bana. Na say me tea referees no mudi matches na. That's already Julian Nuno and others no. Fine. But timer, the problems that we have in our country no. We don't protect our referees.
You protect almost saying.
Officiating side, our technical team, by the technical side. As if say, when you look at all these names, there were almost 30 assistant referees and 30 center referees. And I already a fewer people now, more audio mudia, but some enough matches now. There are some people, so more officiating here. With 1 or 2 mistakes, they punish them. To me, say Julian, 9 matches score here.
Julian, 9
out
of 17.
Yeah, that's all share the mistakes be go free. And now, all the compare others there now, call punishment. Then, not just how to say the technical team, fair to others, and into the others is what to me, I'm progressing. Because
okay, so the point you are making is some would do more matches because it be the punishment.
That's it.
Okay.
I want to make sure. Then it is me the best. I just say me time so because so already somebody like Vomawa, Kotoko first man, Kotoko Pando, yes, Kotoko Heart of Lions. After so these are matching. When the match be which as a clip on a being as a center referee, that mistake was not coming from him. It came from the Iceland Ruby or Shay Bibia who said, Iceland referee no na that day no, or yeah mistake Heart of Lions go Yanji and I go far by, but the call by no. That referee was punished and the whole of about 14, 10, 11 matches in our NDB. And until these are the things that echo so out to Mr. Sani Pano, over missing it out. Over Komua about Kwakotie, Obitisa Sefa. Also, one match, we won't say that my little mistake, any impact our match in the Subia at the Sa, but Sani Pane, no out in China on the matches. Over Kobitisa Latif Cadre. Match obey you are Brankesi. So Shemwa, you can never punish the referee. Oh, this are match in the whole of the season in our man match and the So are you expecting to say so? What are you people doing?
But it keeps you on your toes.
No, but no, you see,
mistake. I am venture.
So what are you people doing as a technical team? The technical team, what are you doing to help them to improve them? Ebi new us are there better no makomanim. And this and in the first match we no. Well, we said technically the whole of the 90 minutes, the referee did a very good job, but a little mistake be the BA. So what do? You call the referee, you correct the mistakes, and then he moves on. But these are the referees. We are not now them. Are you expecting them to come and officiate? I'm going to them for quite a long time now. I'm going to do referee baby. I'm about straight as about matches. So me show na and come kobwa. Emma ye solid or a good officiating our minor team no. Akwaya say me do be time and to where the oye no. And
if Julian was favored.
Oh, I'm telling you that is.
Or if I know him mistake.
Watch me dear man in Swatremai. So producers one for money penalty or GTR. Ojitia in Swatremai. Ewotakwa. I've watched the clip a lot of times. I just say, Oyerepa, obey my mistake. Or not the one opportunities on continue officiating. Na Kaladi Okoye no ye mistake there, Kaladi Onkotrana.
Say a beer na a jansa mistake no.
That's it, and I make us say
your mistakes types may be.
Yeah.
Your mistake boy team say it wasn't technical. And say your error.
Yeah.
Your professional ones. I did you I was saying ka we juma no ni baby onim dia akudru.
So
also any what dear we dear betimi beat obia. I'm saying no more no
say yes you because we are
out of lounge then pen bomber penalty no. I go now. What no yes and
offside I saw referee page man or boom referee boom no. You say
I saw referee page
flag.
And referee but then you're offside.
Then you're offside.
Send a referee on here.
Then the referee was punished for more than 12 weeks. Are you expecting that? Mr. Producers were bomb to first match.
No, my own said that match and there's no contest there.
That's it.
And until my referee for
referee, yes. And when the match be one banner, Augusta to FA Cup Division 1, he fourth referee. Ono de uti ono na ono wanko ye bibiano anti se obi ono je penalty e ma anu nya nsunsanso e ma obi lose 3 points ono ya sama no
out of land.
That's it ono kwa eno so out of land ball draw yes we should the nsuatema lose match no I was say we yes na e ma build the referees the confidence because I me ko trust na me technical manner na me share now this particular era, every free me. Look at Obitisa Hansen, Kotokone, Instructor the same thing. I saw referee mistake no and I share Kotoko. So I say, I've been a Hansen and Komach. Yes, a referee.
Hansen is my only deal, just only
that's it. I didn't hear.
I say, FIFA Udi say because Udi him.
how they make
more than 6 months.
No. So if you watch all these things,
na papa la way.
Oh, papa la de cheme kan ho asem. You be time na address the issue. You be time na address the issue.
Oh, no so way.
Time as papa la also the same mistake or me good is a match go mistake. One Kotoko a house of folks are to last season. Our Accra Sports Stadium. There's no way some will catch us a papa la born or any offside. Me I stand referee. Ultimate my shame you be no beka. So we are match. Na say we are straighter. At time there two no. Short I say. But so person who papa la ya there that particular match now. That time referee took a penalty for House of Folks. Or the penalty my House of Folks. Or the penalty no. Papala was there and who was born in the penalty area. And the Papala prompted as a center referee and he told him say born in the penalty area or outside the penalty area. So what do you do? It's a so we should clip in now. Now catch almost say the Papala no grano. It's just so you good as that referee. Because referee not the penalty. Oh you and they say oh the one who say baby I drew no. After the Okobusaya, you say you try to FIFA. Or go FIFA, so no one can say and inquiries of FIFA. FIFA say internal matters, or by internal matters, I believe who say badges na ebano. So better so retire as a FIFA referee.
Young man,
yes.
It's all 10 idea.
Oh yes, so better say yes. You see, when times come out, I say
okay.
Acquire the referee. So can I come back to Daniel?
Yeah. Oh, no, maybe.
Nobody should blame Daniel. Like Daniel, officiating or outside the continent. So, no say, okay, na Papa Gasama or no,
no, yes, I see me too. Then I know the South African eye.
Daniel,
Nano, much be could dear. A chinye can see me well. Okay, Nedentina. Ya fast say, Ghana refugee back, but because go be. Let
me catch you say. After Papa Gasama, now on the number one in West Africa, VAR. VAR referee.
Oh yeah, the over.
Yeah, and my other continents be paying us him. Anytime be the continent now who know Ghana no. Anytime be a mobile tournaments be na omo fano. No ko VAR. Even tournament U17 grass World Cup. He went in as he went there as a VAR referee. And until I saw who said, baby, I say, baby, and yes, on yard. But when your country, make a choice, when your country is not supporting you, say, and you maybe say, you do baby as an optical. Because like Daniel, the Indian who say only the eye of referee in Ghana, and the now but say, no, I say, who say, matches BT say no. Daniel Neso ye matches like a CBC Daniel Neso ye na time be a man is matches now. I don't think Zagabaka could do that. But Ebaka Koba say BBC annual there. Then Daniel Bena just say Meko Aqua Eva Juma. And so these are the things that is going on. It's not his fault.
Say the point I'm making is say man VR because VR no ya the chain park
and
Anana what they panic now on special.
But oh yes, the basis so if you look at the base of say no, they could when opportunity because anytime they're not outside the country. Anytime they are done outside the country. And yes, be our happy open match. But only all the time. Or South Africa, no more for practical things. Or I know easy. And we did a Maya no. I know read that area. So
it's yeah, I'm somebody referee. I want me Muna yeah tournament of this nature and I Ghana referee nim. As a mabra.
Time I do baby an area. It do baby not so share. But also the leadership now omuna emboa system no system no there will be somebody like Papa Lasaba again obi arise wa tournament aba or rise wa timi Papa Gasama abaye match da and it is a government opportunity no and there be some mistakes in getting be being as a leader no or correcting or friend at the boardroom or the park so say we and say ebe boy and say ebe boy So what you say? I go to me inquire anymore na. And come to me ako. Ye FIFA referees na over 2 omo no. E dey na why I improve omo. Every year be oje ba ko batch. Every year be oje batch. Now when we are doing this, I better than acquire him. Now we say obi abo batch be 4 years, 5 years. I no ko 6 years. E di 6 years no I want to be inquire no. Ah oba be ko no. Ese nkata bia na CAF any FIFA ehunu no. Say oni ho no asa ko fa ni pafofra be shase. So don't expect say CAF be free obi. Badge say be ye ni pa be say 2 as a 3 free. Say ni pa 2 as a 3 na ye oba free no. Who obi a ono be say 5 years. Oba list na so. Na wo yi na free mu na akofo obi aba no obi ehunu no. Enti wo ye no wo na wo ma referee no nkodanim. Referee say be hu a
say jam so ana moji
no eno ti we leader na
scout teams no
time so kasa na then you are not been a good leader say we teacher what about to say candidates or more as prepare for exams o say me try ma de o ma bonti no mo me go fa ni ba from bra that is good the one no shooting we are there na me tie mu nyina me ba nyina no shooting that's the team of Ghana for say wa free anything shooting ban no be catch say yantimi a on say problem no because on no na enim de ewo eti de obeto ye na e de am these are the candidates eti day in day out the question da omo ese time bia no mo bibi omo ye match wie when was the last time a leadership no wa fa ka se mba be hwe obi match da leadership of referees da omo honom no the technical when was the last time and ask about the relationship between him and the referees too. Some of the referees yes
on the referee for
I am telling you one who the power for referees who your friend to referees call your mom to say them again my friend no what match we na person oh yeah papa we should be anyway this is how a referee said here me ye match we na say pen mu bi to your ma I have to say more clip na me send the clip say me near my friend ni na busa so hwe bia me ye we obaka se ma hwe bia me go tena da ya kohwe me wi a me send the clips na ma na wa hwe mistakes na ma question name why do we review matches? You review matches to improve referees performances and it is no when your time I say animal way nyina no and we review match na we owie and obaka se me say kala 10 minutes wa anya de 20 minutes wa anya de 50 minutes we say ka we ni say e be improve me dan say me fro na bia me fro kra no mfa ho na mo be ko no
mami ni komo we kala we I be to so na I have we Mukwala on Lamte score coach Prosper Ogum de waka and Richmond Lamte himself the boy is excited no am never paid in come but my enko kotoko ho na me mbusa Emmanuel Dasuberi na no maybe am so a general manager anana ntiza okay Imam Bajo Otemenga
ameto nkapa say obeso ye shenanigans and I pay but what you to us
Avisha paso so man the stable Christmas because mo de na mo de bobo now you were still traveling near the ade to make sure say mo be real position here mo Ima na were you expecting say Lamte will get this caller because videos be about until the players were expectant minim sana na mo somotia
Nidi time I'm mention supporters na supporters na move be official pa on Lamte there you himself Lamte our potential be we have always been waiting for this kind of call up and it did not come to me to be as a surprise but me and Kasa it did not come to me as a surprise.
Okay.
And, throughout the year, throughout 2020 trading in our boy, I've been telling him to focus and to ensure, say, we'll be elevating the game to the next level.
Okay.
And the only way he can bring his game to the next level is through this kind of call-up.
Okay.
And when I'm fighting, I'm focused. So I need the right determination and the right moments of your player. It becomes very difficult. And to me, Ankasa, personally, I was expectant.
Okay.
And the boy I've always been talking to him say on your own focus no more ball That is the most important thing because Krumano, Obobola, people will see you, people will talk about it and all that. Into on your own focus no more about the Canadian is the general public that will speak for him and all that.
Okay.
And so it's a good call. It's a good call, and Lamptey is one kind of player. Yeah, I've encountered so many players, and he's one boy, very respectful, hardworking and all that. And I'm also himself be as my personal project. I try to do everything to make sure you succeed and all that. And he's one kind of person who and once you have that kind of attitude with you and strong mentality, you go far in life. And what's our attributes now?
Okay. So, Mami, so what does it do to you as a club, Kotoko? Such call-ups, no? Ayana eden yema team no.
Of course, we have a brand, and brand no Asante Kotoko. And your bolam tidia, right now your bolam tidia, as Asante Kotoko from where Oko Afkono no Kobobola, Lamte, Richmond Lamte, Asante Kotoko, Richmond Lamte, Asante Kotoko. And as a club, no, it projects us further. Say a free player on national team in Sadiana, it projects you further. And this kind of call-ups, of international magnitude, and you look at it as one that is trying to further project the club and all those things. We as at Asante Kotoko, it's very important for us. And Richmond Lamte, they cannot mention Richmond Lamte without mentioning Asante Kotoko.
Wow.
And
my mom number basso for this because you see, you realize say, I say a project because at that mobile squad, if you have seen the video, almost all the players gathered. I'm more expected to see a Bebo Lamte, and when the name was mentioned, who said this is what we call support. Say onko ejmanka obu okra ka ne boti my afro kra ene ya but we dey only say they are all with him. And I think that's a plus.
Timer, let me just reveal this secret. And I prepare 5 a.m. and I make media guy Steven Ephraim say, oh boss, now you say ombe announcement then inti omoye announcement now what should we do for Richmond? In case he's part of it. And I may try and say, why are you saying in case he's part of it? He's going to be part of it. And and also boss, any can be me call more apartment hall. Video. But may sure say beyond be announced no come. I say what you call go and do the video. You'll be part of it.
Oh, okay.
Me, I was very expectant. I was very expectant because I've watched him play. He has a lot in him. And he's not trying to bring it out. And I tell him every day, sir, you have to try and bring it out. You're a good player, and that's hard,
Yeah.
And with the right kind of attitude and all that, you can go far.
Wow.
And from day one, for so many months ago, I was telling him that he should focus.
Okay.
He would go.
So what are you telling him now? Now he's in the team. Maybe a video be on from hotel coming home. The next level is probably to see him play. So what have you been telling him?
It's not different from what I tell him every day before a game. It's not different. And after speaking to him, I send him messages that he should focus, he should be respectful to his coaches and his other players and all that. We're new in the team, so he should just try and learn and all those things. And I know that so many things will come to the doors of Asante Kotoko, and I know if I make a crown, if you are not, you're saying another call out crowd of Black Stars. So
wow, I say, oh, she's saying common na minza obesa expect say so we dey the FIFA dey na ombo wi aneska bibra no.
Oh, David, but it's the boy who ultimately
a possible big transfer.
Exactly, as possible big transfer. This Kabeba,
boy, no son bushing so.
Exactly, exactly. Because Lamptey has gone through a lot. He's gone through a lot. He's gone through a lot. Like I say, when his issue came up, and I mean, Narayal took it as a personal way, say, we should fight for him and all that. In Sudan, when we're in Sudan, we started writing the case. I was sitting with him. Sometimes I sit down with him, asking him for information. He starts crying. I mean, May statement, say man, and he started crying, and I felt very bad. To my country and say, hey, shouldn't worry. This may be the beginning of bigger things to come his way. And we can only thank ultimately, and Kotoko supporters, and I say, they have been behind the boy. They have supported him in so many ways. I mean, Kotoko supporters have been very fabulous about this issue, and they've done so much for this boy. And I mean, we can only say, and we only hope that this boy, when he gets a chance, then Ivory Coast, he would prove why he was selected.
Okay, Mami no asiano pay Nanka, me Busaba Black Stars no more chance, but I will do that another time.
We'll be something about it.
You go no. I know didn't go money. Yeah, just you prep near our hard. To the Rebecca's of you, but that's it.
Bro.
Okay. Right, so Emmanuel Dasuberi, administrative manager, management member of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But ain't what Mukwala said? Mukwala, Onona Alamte pass manager Kotoko. Mukwala says,
yeah, just know Kumasi is proud of you and the entire family. We're really proud of you, and just go out there and make us proud.
Steve, this is a big day for Lamptey. You've had similar call-ups with the national team. How do you take this call-up, such news?
Yeah, like as a player, any national team call-up is really a privilege. To represent your country is a privilege. It's a big honor. So I believe with his quality, his experience, I believe he will help the team, and he will really do good. We're just going to pray for him, the entire Fabulous family. We're going to pray for him. We just need the best from him, and I'm sure he will perform.
When you get things, the call-ups like this?
Yeah, because if it's your first time to be called up on the national team, you have to be like, wow, it's really a honor. So sometimes it gives pressure, like playing under big players who are playing in Europe, all that stuff, and you're playing in the local league. Sometimes it adds pressure because the competition you're going in is really hard and intense. So, but what I know about him, his experience, his calmness on the ball, his composure, his vision, he will really do well, and I'm just praying for the best.
You've played with him, so to talk of players that knows a lot about him, you'll be in the best position after providing as many as 3 assists for you this season. What is that quality that you think if the national team handlers tap into it, it will be beneficial to the national team at the tournament?
We all know that he's a good midfielder, without doubt. Yeah, his composure, like I've said, his attacking rate, his vision, I believe he will really do good, and the whole Ghana will be proud of him as well.
So, I know Mukwala. Okay, then Ogum, Dr. Ogum, Lamptey, the coach, and also Kassing.
He's an extraordinary.
Mr. Najao.
Yeah, he's so amazing.
Coach.
He's a fantastic player.
And then still cool.
Yeah, I said it all. Fantastic player.
So, coach, what traits? What is that one thing, Lamptey, that you think that if you had to focus on him so well and give him the chance, the whole national team can benefit from at this competition?
I think his game understanding, his ability to identify situations on the field and then apply the right decisions on the field makes him unique, and that's what he's been doing to help Kumasi Asante Kotoko as a team. His reading of the game, his understanding of the game, and the application of the right decisions on the field makes him an entirely extraordinary player amongst us. I see him to be a genius. That's it.
Coach, there was a clarion call from our support base and the media debating on whether or not he should be included. What would you say to all those that had a hand in terms of having a word to say about him and praising the quality he brings to play on both fronts?
I think they've all done well by identifying the quality that he has technically, tactically, what he brings into the Kumasi Asante Kotoko setup and into the Ghanaian Premier League. He makes the league exciting with his deft touches, movement with and without the ball. These are what he has done over the seasons that he has played that has caught the attention of the numerous supporters and football people in Ghana. I think with the right support, Lamptey can rise to the highest in football. And I'm saying this because of his high sense of discipline. I mean, he rests a lot, he sleeps a lot, and he thinks so much about what he can do to improve upon his previous performance. And there's one thing I like about him. When you try to correct him, he's humble to listen to what you are saying. Even though, I mean, he's the best or one of the best in the league. When you approach him in terms of his tactical errors, his technical errors, and you want to correct him, the receptive nature of his body language tells it all. So to me, with such an attitude, you can get to the top. So to me, he's a great player.
Ogum, Prosper Ogum. Finally, Lamptey himself, Richmond Lamptey. Ono Museno can found then you are not yet.
As a professional player, you need to prepare for anything. Understand?
Lamptey, few months ago, did you ever think of having this day? And as a professional, is it a dream come true for you to be in the national team?
Yes. And me growing up, it was in mind that I wanted to play, especially for the Black Stars, and for me to be included in the 27-man squad. It's an honor, and I'm very happy.
I know you've passed through the hands of so many coaches who have had an impact on your game. Presently, you are working with the new technical team, Coach Ogum, and the rest that you've worked with. How much of an impact have they had on your success this season and your performance?
It's true. I've worked for many managements and coaches. Well, I would like to talk about Ogum. Coach Ogum has really helped me. Especially, I think everything fixed to my play. You understand? Yeah, yes, perfectly into my play. You understand? Yeah.
Before the call-up months ago or few weeks ago, there was this clarion call by our supporters for you to be included in the national team. How much of an impact would you say the media and the supporters?
Well, it's true. They've really done well. And I would like to use this opportunity to thank them. You know, they've really done well. I would like to thank the media and for everything. It's true, and I would like to thank them because the media, they've really helped me.
Just after the names were being mentioned, okay, your boys were jubilating. Everybody were jubilating, calling your name. Okay. How do you take that reception from your teammates? How you were reacting to your caller?
Okay, it's true, bro, and I'm very happy for my teammates. I mean, to cheer up as soon as they heard my name in a 27-man squad. So and I would like to thank them.
Have you had?
The bars around Richmond Lamptey, we send them to them. Richmond Lamptey. Yes, you are friendly to the national team. Jonathan so called, and one other defender from Mediama, Omo Hobart. This is a boy who has gone through a lot. Said no more cano. Nanu ya nekoba say ya banning okay. Yeah, we are banning on nam as good ne team nuclear saying. Interlies. when he was playing for Ntala. So for you to come out of this, no, I just say, Ayepa, a chair referee for you now, Kalaya to us. Try referee for you to a papala. And all the referees almost FIFA badges.
Referees be a more year, I'm not for your contributing.
Say
contribution and say, and your ma Emma referees.
Yes,
we can give you the numbers for you to call them.
Don't
improve because about second round. And it's about calling say now.
Now say there's some music on Bahana.
As I'm talking to you now, the government say the whole of 8 weeks. I mean, say 8 weeks. Now out of
and that was the first one.
Yes. The first round, I finished a boy.
And I'm about 8 weeks now.
Yeah, 8 weeks. I can't 7 weeks. I can't
say
7. I can 9. Okay. I can 9. 7. I can 9 weeks. So we hope say because the name here there will be any said the number city. But the can say the can about the leadership. When timer, ye leader na ebe hold mantle no. Na same bi odi kai amboa. For the first week, first year onya no. Enipa mienu bi lose omo FIFA badges. Obi ti say Emmanuel Alutepsin. O lose ni FIFA badge. Oko match Nigeria. Oba bedru here. Akoni krom say e second division. Now be the asema kofrofro no. Obi a map boy hearing. Ya antese okodi match grana problems here. Eno hunti no ni FIFA badge na yaje. Emmanuel Alutepsin our Pristia. So ti ase. The same thing that year na asaji obi batch mauli for mawa and no yes ya man ya punishing no the whole season plus another half season another year no so oko na mbo ye the badge no ye je the badge na de ma obi ni pa kra the badge de ma no so free suspension e ba that be no suspension mo na ni pa no ti suspension mo ono se my mistake waje me badge no badge the other kwa come no so suspension. Emma ni pano koba bedi matches, a lot of matches. Emma bibia kama. So all these things, you know, and Emma make us say leaders now omo hono no, omo na emboa.
Okay.
Because ka omo koba no baba to ye no.
My young anyway 11 o'clock exactly na me Mr. Kujofianu ni nkomo.
Okay.
Ono.
When the kasaya ka referee say wo beka bi.
No a referee.
Me papa me nim komo aye di.
Jaba pay.
Joso.
Tell Kala and a sort Chawana also soon in problems are referee for a good
yeah, meaning pa, but my mouth here for official pansa. Na minkacha Kala say referee as somebody there. I'll say any one kunya pa. Minimum chama din komo. Be Nanka will say yes, we have one team organizing the human referees. But ya humbo anyanso ya kwantu ntina I say akachi kakra. But all the same, you know, refereeing, everybody is showing concern about the level of officiating in Ghana. And as a person football no calling him there, all the major stakeholders must take a look at the refereeing, their welfare and everything. Because then I can't be ano time I would only be position. Say Obaku school, na chop money odi mano, and so no now it say waka you will be adia. Umblema kolano. So we are nimsa nkwala boni dia baby or ha. If we born on him say asa, baby uma. Yes, but with time we need to face those ones out. But there are some promising ones that if they are given the support, they will deliver. After all, I say, if you EPL, then say only via anyway any problems. But all the same, no, maybe if you say so that the referees can be comfortable.
Okay. The state of refereeing in this country, no,
is the concern of everybody.
Okay.
Let me even say to the extent, maybe these things are not supposed to be for. I just want the referees to know how concerned everybody is. Until any football from any spectators on or man penny for we are football near. Complaints of the baby officiating count.
Baumum paying for him say referee like referee Dino Juma referee for you, say part time.
Oh, yeah, and
full time. Tom, you much matter that near the do any count.
Yes, and here be say, Obi or a teacher new or so called classroom Monday. Who's on the match or free war on the match war. Your fan is a second D. Obey then. Obey Konukrano Abre. So, teacher Juman Oyerepa is not giving his best. Much more say, Omsanya midweek count. But I'm say, I've read somewhere, and I say, GFK say, in future they will be engaging professional referees. I'm saying, Nusube, Bekia Diana Kakra. That is the way to go. Say, will be persuaded referee. Or managing profession. We are no half. You get half results. And I think that thing must also be looked at.
Chairman, that's so honor. Young kind Black Stars, you own some kakra.
Okay.
They say we have our 27 players and 23 in a training. Just 4 were missing. Reporting as I no pay 2 of them are back. It's left only 2 and one more expectations by close of day. They will be here. And I was told Inaki, Jordan, Kudus, and I think the 4th player were absent. But I no pay me no aba. Jordan, Neofori are in. Tiaka Kudus and Inaki. Just at least camping hasn't been bad because the coach has almost everybody to train with. So first of all, your selection of 27, no, okay, 27 players, no. The
come
time.
on, you know me too well. Say me team I'm here, Kurano. I mean interfere in team selection. And that is why me and my Mafa coach. And that is why the coach's neck will be on the block if things don't go well. And I'm praying that this coach will not come and blame anybody. Because Usheni pedigree, he's not the type who should be accepting interference. So if there was interference against them and on one was selecting the players, so be it. Now everything will depend on one tactics how they call. How he's going to understudy the opponents. Draw by draw na. So by now you should have a fair idea of Omo Nyombo. Yeah, bought Egypt there, we are attention was Salaso. So he will be the arrowhead for Egypt. So there must be a planner. You know, boy, better than neutralizing. Don't you say attention in another corner. So a bit as now for Utim as now, Omudu attention to Kudu, probably fetch. So he must Adibakwa answer the question. Ma amafontia say some 10-15 years ago no na Ghana yen call World Cup that World Cup is yakwa 40 plus years ni ayen for AFCON a country ni energy any bibia no AFCON ye pese eji. I'm lucky I saw 2 AFCONs I'm a who trophy no 78, I was at Accra Sports Stadium when Ghana beat Uganda. I was at the airport when Ghana arrived with a trophy from Libya. Until media met like I said, Mehu twice. But I couldn't give for keeps Mehu, and I knew one is the current one Mehu. I did Ghana for Su a AFCON. You know, this campaign must be built on 2 Ds. Discipline and dedication.
Discipline and dedication.
Yes. If the players are dedicated and said they want to achieve something, not discipline, so the coach is saying that 7 o'clock will be able to da. Yemba training this time. Yes, it is not beyond as yentimi and yentimi and winning trophy, no. But if these things are thrown, people are just going on holidays. Now, but they should bear in mind that Ghanaians will not forgive them. And the payment to say CBC training facilities. Now, yentra kluma ma professional simba. Ebo Monday starts for 50-50. Say, meaning say, easily gone. Baliwashiwo, Bawaleshi said, most of this Bawaleshi, most of these foreign based players, Omuba holidays are Omubobos are parking. Usha Bawaleshi Park, and Usha Kumasi Stadium, and I say, and that baby is some great training. They went here, Papa. We are playing AFCON in Africa. And I would keep in so bad. Bomb my register we are Azana. Would you now be pimping from facilities? Tiramika said, dedication and discipline. Now, officialdom, almost place in your concentration. I would prefer say the players and their technical team, and a few management members should be with the team in the team hotel, so that the team will have the concentration. Because your person, you may not be able to say, "And I'm out for the good hotel," and now where is it? No. The behind on point. What need to be your team hotel? Benko Minister Crown Minico World Cup 1991 or Italy. The minister was somewhere, and even the leader of the delegation, GF, they were in a different hotel. They come as at when I was with the Black Stars. Yakitu Kwine, Yako tournament, Yako Mali. That was my last AFCON. The ministers and government officials and the GFA Penyufono, they were not in the same camp with us. Omo baby. March in a beboa, Oma Bano Becao, head of city, the message about Oma Becaya Amai, Nomuko. We should allow the team to have no concentrating or if we do all these things, players will say and then nobody should stampede the coach. Say I don't know what my way am more. I don't know what way boy. At the end of the day, all of the answer to us. Now players they've taken us for a ride for far too long. I don't know how the bonus structure is this time. I don't know how appearance fee is this time. We should reward people for what they have done. We are rewarding the person of our tournament. Now, maybe come up, Yenya shall me 100,000. I never saw me because have no, I don't saw me have. Now, even in your friends in Ukraine, friends saying entertainment world Ukraine. Ubukwati somewhere Jumama. Do pay all.
For me, we are in Tianica.
Yes. Anaka obeji kakra. Answer we are Tianica. Now me already be complaining about facilities. Parking in here. Now, 100,000. I mean, I'm going to So we should reward performance. And you know, me sure. I'm not saying say me na many BBR, but me sure say you are showing me be free failures now. You are facing no. Me BBR. We can only win the confidence of the Ghanaian people. Look, me transfer. On the 26th of December, the Controller General of Immigration, or your get together, so or your Olympics board member, I'm the Olympics board member. So we're all there. Middle honor, we got 2 John Mensa, we got 2 Acheampong, we got 2 Derek Watson, we got 2 Dramani, and why you? Later on, good old Adolfama, any Maestro Abedipele, a journey, until I'm on the table. Then there was this queue, I'm for Kojibiani. I mean, Papa Baku, no shares, no, of framing. These are the Black Stars. I'm saying, only old Black Stars. Also, but they are Black Stars, and I'm saying, these people, they have been disappointing us. They are not making us happy. And I felt so sad. Your heroes are back. And I'll say, Gigi also. I'll see, they've been disappointing us. Yes, we can only win back the support of Ghanaians Sometimes we need to support them, pray for them. Because it will add to Ghana's pedigree if we are called African champions.
The concentration about him say the enemy showing say now cause 82 you are at the airport. By 84 minim say na oka many one or two players be omukoya di nkomo. E ho ne yesa akobiem yo. Eno emfa ho.
Oh, efa ho pa. Efa ho pa.
What was it? So what happened?
84.
The debacle of Boake.
Yeah, the debacle of Boake was we entered the championship, defending champions. Yeah, they will be to me. You see, complacency, and we had issues with selection. That's why I'm saying that the coach must be told in plain language. Say, and this was the Akuma Diagro. That was the tournament. They usually left-footed players anymore because maybe the coach was not bold enough to say this match transit. Now we involve. You see, so we must look at the selection very, very well. That debacle, player selection, and then complacency. Complacency because Yatimia Colibia against all odds. You know, even the then President Liman said we are not going. No, see more. And cool by. It's cool by. So you know Jerry Rollins, the late Jerry Rollins, and the late Gaddafi, their relationship. So yet to be bought tournaments were Libya, Ghana and Bubi, Braya qualified. So the late President Rollins, Vito said we should go. What did we do? We trained here in Ghana at Accra Sports Stadium here. Some of us had the privilege to watch the training. And Omukofa trophy. So if we select the right players, look at the players we are talking about. Emmanuel Kwashi, George Alasan. I was so attached to the Blasters because let George Alasan team Walabadi. So you go to the stadium, you see the Coyotes. They are all from Labadi. And about player selection, wow, to feel crowd to be a selection, maybe plus or minus back maybe.
Yeah.
But currently, it's not like that. It's selection. So we have dedication. If you are dedicated, you won't be complacent. If you are dedicated and you are disciplined, you know why you are there. Also, why they are deeper 35 million plus. So we'll make a very good impact in this AFCON. But if we are going there with the same mindset, say any Ghana will be engineer, the minnows currently football when the team because they may also have the same challenges that you have. Almost better me complacent. Almost starts better me almost protect you. But no mercy for you pedigree. And team are only for our winning players, and they are dangerous. Every match, the attention should not be on only Egypt. Those other teams in the group, as we looked at seriously.
Okay. And it's possible we can do something. Yeah, all the things right. Probably some semi-final be more.
Look, we have players. Like said, they are the pillars of those. Ubit is a Kudus in his elements, but he alone cannot do the job. If the others will complement, and then team in this spine, is stronger. You have a very good goalkeeper. You have a very good central defender. You have a very good midfield. You have a good arrowhead. That is the spine. And then you have the limbs and those things are only dedicated. Why not? Football, say 11-11. It's in a FIFA and can say Ghana will free third world. When the German and the Cobonti will field 13 players, now move field 11. You want the same skill. we should see everybody as good as we are. Give them respect. And media, I don't want to say, oh, you're for winning cup. I'm saying that we should improve upon our past performances. Gradually, we build a team. Cup, no, every and summer. Hallelujah. We all celebrate.
Chairman, now I'll tournament, Nana, and I will invitation at the mind.
Invitation in my Bakra, a friend saying, Manya, you can see, the relationship between me and the late Corey Kwashiga.
Yes.
Yeah, the Red Castles and the form.
Okay.
The national coordinator of the school feeding program.
Oh, okay.
I did say, I don't know, it means I'm chairman for the funeral committee.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
I have to stay back and mention the TV. So.
It is a man for Casse. I feel so that I'm a present cap no basu yepa.
Brutal one.
Oh, okay.
That you say Ose Kumbia mupa adiefe.
Amba.
So you present and then a pump for Eddie Kitan seriously. Yajiatum, Yababa Kumasi.
Oh, fine.
And this time the present cap will go international.
Wow.
And he said, you know, my pinyaka said, send us see any program. No, yeah, or two and fresh special guest of honor. Eba try independence anniversary. So, Obe Piniswa, Anka, a fat team wa Ghana ha. Now, a fat team.
The president,
Ebano, now, you need team abo. So that the two of them can sit and watch the game.
Wow.
Until what Pinisu. Now, Ghana, the president. On person a partiality or see for the champion club of Ghana and then the champion club. As we speak now, subject to approval, we are looking at Côte d'Ivoire.
Wow.
So it is going to be the champion club of Ghana, the champion club of Côte d'Ivoire. But unfortunately for us, all the two teams are engaged in the CAF Champions League. The two clubs.
The two champions of Ghana and then Côte d'Ivoire.
Yeah, they are in the group stage of the Champions League. And they will be playing their last group matches on the 3rd of March.
Okay.
And we are also thinking of playing the match on the 5th of March. Okay. And they are all playing away from home. So the plan B is Kotoko will play against a club to be chosen by the president of Côte d'Ivoire.
Wow.
Will play in Kumasi. Wow. There will be a lot of activities. Secondary schools will play. 4 selected secondary schools will play.
And a big one.
4 selected halls. In quotes, the notorious halls. Katanga. The Vandals.
Oh, Vandals are
Casford. And Yebeshe Kumasi Tech University. And I said, the other university. So
Apiaminka,
yes. University also do Biaba. Now from there, all the municipal assemblies in Ashanti will be engaged in tug of war.
MC ne DC for nobody any movie na.
Nobody any.
Na sampana be win.
Na ye no so ya charge a member of the committee Obo to work on Black Rasta to be at the stadium that day. The Emma winning and say this President's Cup will be the last for President Akufo-Addo. And it will be 80 years this year. So we are celebrating his 80th birthday.
Wow.
And then having that match for him, which will be his last. And don't forget, Miankasa, as a person, that will be my last President Cup.
Saying.
I said January 2025,
as Gaga chairman.
Some
so ambassador Wakobium.
There we and so this year also be 70 years. Yeah.
Chairman.
Yeah.
Chairman, how you fit? Wow.
So
and then one exclusives. Wow.
Yes. So That is the plan that we have. And
wow.
Omampenya is so serious with the organization. One of his deputy chiefs of staff has been charged to head a committee to put the whole program together.
Okay, tell me, Obiso Kase, Black Rasta and Black Sheriff.
Oh, sorry, Black Sheriff.
Oh, okay, somebody there.
Black Sheriff.
Black
Because
Sheriff.
we want to center baby around Ashanti region.
Oh, fine.
And he's from that area.
Yeah, he's from Konongo Zongo.
Yeah, Konongo Zongo. So also we represent.
Okay. Oh, fine. Where the MZ China, Yanya, training a good details near.
Why not?
Or do I can a man crop crab a fat trotro? And
but on Betra, almost training because they say the entire dodgy radio. Yakasavia, one family on the Atuhoro, and a man for the comment on. And I say, attempted your social media, there's one of the idea I asked them.
So, what want to it?
Oh, yes.
That's yeah, chairman of the Ghana League Clubs Association. Yeah, me bona manese kala kura wa hama.
But I say what makasa.
Kobe ma stories, kobe kala on story. Yes.
It was initiative now, yes, obey or referee.
Yeah.
And then the kasa time be ya ne hano. Anytime, Mr. Kujofiano, referee baby be out to be frank kala. Na ma chere ne se nyoma na mo yem panifo. Money president in kasa. Cause a leader no
president and GF
president.
Not also to in kasa.
Oh yeah, but be a man yeah na because be a Mr. Kujofiano chairman the kasa be a obeti. That be a ka you see the pampaniphobia catch up that these are the things because they said the okano say major stakeholders no ebemu. That is the fact. If you say they said the we are the be a time biano de bia no ne ade a ya ema ade ne esipim so de me che no maybe the referee will ma catch me straight say ono number bia de bia no from enyansa from yensa so already the whole stadium here say the patri pe anything ma stadium no ebutu say the patri pe na stadium be fe but how and the massa microphone attention and the referee here they said the Mr. Kujofiano okay. Referees, they don't care about referees because the AC. No. Tama, attitude. Na see you free.
Attitude, yeah.
Like said they all can one my
attitude saying. And they say,
no. Tama say okay, say me no nya adwene. Just carry me no na mo bi. Edu ba bi say.
No,
my radio station na ma kan o ma bi a e be favor wana.
Minute team.
Them best me can say. My metro radio station as a general manager. Me no ti ha. Oso ma miskanti. Na say me can say. Edu ba bi
a. I mean nkomo we finally na emfa dia camera na aba say zen. Oh ye there. Okay. Na yani owura Kofi Menu eni nkomo kakra. Penyi ya mwachi.
Nje so Sometymer.
Emma wo official pass na no pe me catch us say mint me we show Merry Christmas because who ni bronya.
Somebody say even getting Ghana 25th 26 aye bronya. Na Israel kokora ye wu Yesu no. Be bombo Gaza it's report. Ntino ye say ye to nche wo Ghana keke.
And the bronya no bronya na idi na head
no be aya wo no wo Israel. What the guy celebrating no oku nipa. Na what the has been celebrating say ye wu Yesu. Obegi nipa nkwa. Mi wa ye ku nipa.
Ona bajo mfa no nsio.
Say wo no kofa bai.
I'm very free.
Na ya sum nyanko mpore dada nsani buruni ba.
Hey, now the man we got to be or Gaza, Israel and Gaza.
And that said, I have a TSN
25th year now, dear Chumbi.
Oh, there be about 25th you have a 2 women for every
Okay. What have what pay the Black Stars on Como? Yeah, be call Ivory Coast. Say with the 84 there. Who you could see her. And you have a crab because we are not say about you didn't come on every year. So now coach ya friend players ye boa boy ho ye nya dan ni abomodin
that's mamema opemso afinchiafa it may be a belated there maduru asanti mami de na tamechia no ona natram ko nyanyina na fe wonni mrakasi na menchia wati fo ene wahwefo nyina Cote d'Ivoire for the when him say in the history of AFCON, then we are Bama Gary Bisi. Na since here Kobe Kurum once head in a kakra. But the point is that the question is how prepared are we? And Ghana national teams in the national for na blaster and a kobo ball. Saying near managing and here you feel say some few years past. Maybe I always say unfortunately in Ghana for some few years politicians have not allowed the owner of the team or the Kobo tournament, to have free hand. Partly, those who are managing it now, maybe they have soiled their hands or what, they are not bold to say it as it is. The Ghana Football Association. The Black Stars. It is the representative team of the Ghana Football Association, and because Ghana Football Association is a member of CAF and FIFA, they are taking part in CAF tournament, not any other person. If the FA is suspended, Ghana as a nation cannot take part in any CAF tournament.
If Ghana is suspended, not the FA.
Ghana can never be suspended.
FIFA suspended Ghana or suspended Ghana through the Ghana FA.
No, that is not it. We are misinforming the public. Ghana as a sovereign nation is not a member of FIFA or CAF. It is the Ghana Football Association that is a member of FIFA and CAF.
But members of FIFA, wonderful members of FIFA, don't they come from countries?
You come from country as an association.
So can we have two associations from one country at FIFA?
FIFA recognizes only one association in one sovereign state.
So it means that FIFA recognizes the fact that the FA is coming from a country.
The fact that FA is coming from a country does not mean that the product of the FA is the property of the country.
But product of the FA,
the representative team. The representative team of the association. So with the time, they say, when you go to Article 21 of the Constitution of Ghana, 1992, it talks about all persons shall have the right. It is our right as citizens of Ghana to freedom of association, which shall include freedom to form or join trade unions or other associations, national and international, for the protection of their interests. This is Article 21, 1E. So if we have formed the Ghana Football Association in 1957 and in 1958, we joined FIFA and CAF. It is all right.
FIFA, what do they say about funding of national teams?
Funding of national teams, FIFA does not specifically say this is the person to fund you.
So you see why we should bring the whole thing into a certain context.
Then let me refer you to Article 37 of the Constitution. Article 37.
Directive principle of state policy.
Yeah, 37 too. 37(2)(a). Listen. The state shall enact appropriate laws to assure A, the enjoyment of rights of effective participation in development processes, including rights of people to form their own association free from the state interference and to use them to promote and protect their interests in relation to development processes. Rights of access to agencies and officials of the state necessary in order to realize effective participation in development process.
Yes. We may have to discuss it another time, but point is say, the state called Ghana.
Yes.
And they decided, said, this is what we will do. Because this is our constitution. But this is our constitution.
Yes.
The state called Ghana can decide to change all these things you read.
It has not been changed.
No, maybe. So I'm building a point.
Yeah.
Ghana and said this is the way we want to go.
Yeah.
Now, if Ghana decides that we are not going to spend a penny on the national team, and we put that in the constitution, how is the FA going to declare themselves as owner of the national team?
Ghana cannot do that because we are citizens of this nation.
So I'm saying that citizens of Cameroon, there are some rights they enjoy, and there are some rights Ghanaian citizens don't enjoy. In some countries, there's nothing called free education. In other countries, free education is from nursery to university. It's the nation that has decided. So that is the way we want to go. So I'm saying that the fact that government continues to use our money,
it's not the government, it is the state.
Whatever.
The state is
whatever. They are semantics. They are semantics.
They are not semantics.
Say the state or government say they amount for Sika taxpayers' money ever funded the national team. Nobody can claim to be owners of that team. If you are the owner, you pay for it.
Listen. When people are going to get SS free, their properties that they have, is it owned by the government? Obi school not for Juma. Does he give his salary to government even though he has been educated free by the state? Is that what you are saying? All people in football are not Ghanaians.
No. That's not the point. Maybe. Wonderful. What say the GFA are the owners?
Yes.
And I'm saying that, and in your kind, maybe I don't get that.
Listen.
Because if you are the owners, you do not allow people to pay for what you claim is yours.
Are you aware of what?
The GFA goes into an election.
Okay.
And then maybe they go into an election, elect their leaders.
Who are supposed to? Mommy advice me agreement.
But that's why our discussion. We can do that another time.
Let me ask you this question. One factory, this is a buying this amount for factory, factory they are buying there.
Because I buy decided so sir.
That is what is stated in the constitution. And that is why
I buy decided so sir. But also the owners, if you own the Black Stars.
Listen.
The Black Stars is for Ghanaians, it's not for the FA.
Master, when you call people and you don't want them to talk, that you must as well let them stop.
Wonderful. Yes. Wonderful. You have raised an argument.
I have raised an argument.
I'm saying that
you are the host. And you have called me to find out my opinion about an issue. Allow me to advise my opinion.
Wonderful. That wasn't our discussion. No, that wasn't our discussion. Don't get upset. That wasn't the discussion.
I'm not upset. Me upset. But me children say me awo yenyan to what here.
Me say. Oh, the obe say umunu na me tie. Me say.
Me una.
Me say tie. Asem na ye cannot go far baby anenye no. But the argument that the GFA are the owners of the Black Stars.
You didn't allow me to land. And you didn't, because you didn't allow me to the land, you didn't understand what I want to mean.
Oh, this is not a new
we are talking about performance of the national team, and I was going to give you scenarios. You didn't allow me. Yes, it is for us. is for us.
Owners of Blasters.
Yes.
Or they can meet you.
Let me give you an example. About some years ago, lawyer Fuamoni argued me on this issue. I told him that he's a lawyer. Any property of the state is either by law or an act of parliament. He should give me a law or an act of parliament that makes the Black Stars the owner, the property of the state. Up to today.
You will be my GFA. Is there any law that says that the GFA is for Black Stars are for GFA? Is that in your books?
Yes. The same constitution tells you that you are free to form an association and join other associations, national or international. And we have formed our association called the Ghana Football Association. And we affiliated to CAF and FIFA in 1958. CAF and FIFA have tournaments. And they are saying that raise a team to come and play. And it is the FA that raises a team to go and play, not any other person. If I have raised a team to go and play, and as a Ghanaian, and by constitution, I am entitled to assistance from the ministry that is related to what I'm doing, does it make that thing that I've raised your property?
Assistance, full funding, and I'm now offering assistance.
Oh, full funding, whatever.
But everything about the national team is paid by the state.
It is never true. It is never true.
And then I
who train the players?
And the coaches, I bind it to your coaches. Government pays the coaches.
Look at what you are saying.
Blaster
the coaches are trained, the players are trained by members of the association. And
wonderful.
They are being invited by the association to come and perform a duty for the association. And that is why, if you remember, there was a time a court Chan was South Africa. The clubs refused in South Africa to release their players for that Chan. Because they thought, according to them, it will affect their performance locally. And nobody could do anything to them. And I'm saying that this notion, that is why our national team these days are not performing. And I'm giving you an example. When Nkrumah gave the late Ohinijan the freedom to operate as the director of sports, in charge of all sports, Ghana football performed. Acheampong came, gave Sintas Ante the freedom to operate. Ghana performed. Rollins came, he did say Ghana performed. Look at from 93, when we came into this dispensation. 93, Rollins was there. He understood the system. We performed. From 2000 upwards, when President J.A. Kufuor came, having been a board director of Kotoko, knew that football arrangement, you need to allow football to operate. Football people to operate. 2006, for the first time, we went to the World Cup and we performed. When Atamils came, somebody who has been part of football and a board chairman of ASUPU knew what football is about. He allowed the FA to operate within the confines of the constitution. By 2009, for the first time in Africa, Ghana won the Under-20 World Cup. By 2010, we went to finals in Angola and went to the World Cup quarterfinals, equaling the other two African countries' record, Senegal and Cameroon. It is recently that they say Morocco a semi-final. Now, when President Mahama came, I always said this, he didn't understand football. Look at what happened to us in World Cup 2014. Nana Addo came. Look at what happened in 2022. Look at what happened our AFCON under the sports minister, this man, Yabani Yaba. Because they wouldn't allow football people to operate. And I'm saying that in other countries like Mali, Cameroon, Senegal, where they allow the football association to operate within the system as enshrined in the constitution, they are performing. The fact that
wonderful.
Yes.
You managed to intimidate me to listen.
I am not managing.
Now you raise your point. You raise your point. I raise mine. Who is host now? Meba. Oh, you said me. What count the mamin kabi? Ne host.
What who said out here? Let me take
I'm asking questions. I want to ask you questions about the points you have raised.
When I have, well, you know, say interjection is not.
No, but when I'm asking a question, and your interjection, you have made one point. You are moving on to the another, and I want to ask a question.
I'm making a point to the fact of performance of the Black Stars. I'm not landed.
No, but you give a tragedy. You say and say, now we ye. Now we anye. Now I want to ask a question about that. Would you allow me?
Okay, I will allow you because you are a friend.
Me say. Entiasie ni nyina na obi entiasie ni nyina no. E kire say the otiasie ne the one tiasie ni has a major role to play. Enu nti no otiasie ye one tiasie ye no. My example of Ohinijan and Dr. Nkrumah. So it means that when they have a role to play and when they play that role well, that's where you function well.
So let me tell you, it's good you have mentioned Dr. Nkrumah. We are aware that Nkrumah for more Republicans as its national team. And FIFA told him that he cannot use Republicans because the team must be selected by the association. Are you aware?
Very much aware.
So if you are aware, why do you allow me to talk?
No, wonderful. The point is about the ownership.
The ownership is the Ghana Football Association. That is why FIFA told Kwame Nkrumah point blank that Ghana as a nation cannot form a team to take part in our tournament. So they have to use the Ghana Football Association, that time the Ghana Amateur Football Association, to select players within the members to form the representative team of the association. As simple as that.
Wonderful. Ebia, we may have to do it another time. Ebia is allowed to make the point. I'm saying that the Black Stars are played by Ghanaians. The reason why you cannot use a foreigner to play for the national team means that FIFA recognizes the role of the state in forming the national team.
That is not.
And the fact that
is not the reason.
The fact that
not the reason.
The GFA is doing that because they are based in this country.
No, the reason is not the role of the state. That is why FIFA.
Now, Ghana, you have Black Stars.
Still, FIFA has a regulation that says that before you can play for a particular association, you must be a national of the nation that association is coming from. The nation, everywhere the nation comes in, but the nation does not own your property. That's why I'm saying the nation is using taxpayers' money to look at people in school free when they go and work.
Yeah, because they are nationals.
Are football people not nationals?
Yeah, they are nationals. What you are saying? They are nationals.
Not a Ghanaian.
They are nationals, so the schools belong to the state. Schools no more funding in a state.
Now you are even buttressing my argument. I buying a school. I'm a work free. We are working here. You must go to GFA from GFA. Yes, players are yet to put abandoned totally. FIFA the Yamabo tournament we have formed a representative team. Now abandon also yes is here. Wait team the Yamedi.
Boot to the abandon it to.
Nanya football for one because
boot to the abandon it to boot no.
Abandon one to boot.
Nina sponsorship be abandon.
Say Richmond Lante, Buta, Orisi Abona, Abane Tomano. I have friends say.
Who's Abona Kahodian? Baba Bona national team na Aban will pay you.
It is not Aban will pay you. Aban only contribution per the Constitution Article 37(2)(a). Unless we want to say that people just went to Parliament, decided to put something called Constitution, it's not necessary.
It's necessary because they are vested interest. That's why.
That is it.
So they have vested interest.
Constitution guides us what to do. If the Constitution tells you that you have the right and freedom to form an association, and that right and freedom can be exercised to even join an international association, then the international association says, come, I'm going to do something. So let us form a team and come and do it. Now, Abano there. Abaya na Otuo-Acheampong Guinness record in the book of record. Abana Ampom is carrying to it.
Wonderful. GFV owners of Black Stars haven't said that.
I won't say why you want to say won't say, but it is clear in the Constitution. And I've read 2 articles, 21 1E, 37 2A.
So from what you have said, I just say state knows Abino and allow the in quotes owners now. National team no bomodin.
Yes.
Not an owners more modern. This will be the.
Let me bring in this before I go forward. Because of the misunderstanding of people in this same Constitution, Article 37(5). Let me read. Added, the state shall assure that adequate facilities for sport are provided throughout Ghana, and that sports are promoted as a means of fostering national integration, health, and self-discipline, as well as international friendship and understanding. Now, the state provides this for us to be able to use and do whatever the Constitution requires. Because the understanding of people is that football already a business. Somebody can close down Accra sports stadium for 1 month. A sports facility, as per the Constitution, to be used for sporting activities, they close down for concert. And we sit in Ghana because we do not even understand what the Constitution derives from us. Now, a whole professor.
Constitutional interpretation or court.
Oh, and now we need Supreme Court ruling. Russell versus the GFA. Go and take and read.
No, sister, what is the case?
Well, we will be my feeling me copy book.
Since the thing is in Article 27, what close testing or court anyway?
Why do you have to go to court?
Oh, sometimes you need proper interpretation.
How do you take an ignorant person to court?
No, sometimes you need proper interpretation.
We don't need that. They should take it. As we sit here today, Okoyawunda, there was 3 FIFA CAF approved stadia. Oko Douala, there were 3. Oko Limbe, where I stayed, there were 3. Oko Bafusama, there were 3. Oko Ngaundera, there were 2. Oko Garwa, there were 2. Ghana, as I sit now today, because of ignorance and because people, when they are given position, they think that others are not Ghanaians. We have only one FIFA approved stadium, which is Kumasi. And this is a nation we want to go to AFCON and win the cup.
Wonderful, we have to do this again, no? Because even on the stadium, no. On the stadium, no. And no, there are issues we need to discuss well.
Yes.
Because I'll say no wonder Prof. Chumasi. Okay. All right. Wonderful.
He is ignorant about the constitution.
Why are you Professor Chumasi?
And unfortunately for us, you have clubs like Accra Hasopok, Olympic, being forced to come to Kumasi to play their home match. Exercise of nothing. National Theatre, can you go to National Theatre and play football there? And this is Ghana. And we want to compete with the Bali.
Oh. Hello? Sa friend be na yen time. Yeah, I will quick one. Oh, sa friend be friend wonderful be na. No make it the final point. Yes sir. Or no mahuna mani mahu. Abas. Na the other when you come kakra na.
Oh,
that's why you kakra. But if I come and say like some ye na trying be mam trying.
Baby aboko.
Na anopai. Chama you na ye tell who how dem who heart you wanambwa.
Oh, me akrada.
Mahunda.
Wahu me daba
ha. Ana kwa mahu TV so. Mebwa.
Ani.
Time wana
Black Stars.
But when I will receive one.
Say venue near.
What there?
Yes, me there.
Oh, okay.
Say mini CEO for Nations FC.
Oh, okay. Hey, and your general manager.
See,
no, you're a big man. Yes, sir. Oh, they are big man. They are big man. Now, and I wear a spokesperson. That's how we are coming. We are honored to be with your CEO.
Exactly.
Because we had an answer. You must say salary now all the bear 30,000. I already bear 11,000.
Oh, I don't pay the boko. Two things. Afiaso.
Yes.
Na most of the animal year you may. And now I was say Afiaso, I was say nations, so you banner your betchiamo near Damasi. A chitaya modetaya chima ligi.
That's
maybe I need an enye Mukaya.
I don't know whom I have a say away wins and a dear wins. Home wins. Munya say how many home wins?
6
home wins.
Yeah.
When you how many home matches?
9.
Hey, and I didn't know.
You could go down and go on a board row.
No, Lagos City.
Hey, I didn't know. Yes, more last minute equalize and a win be. As your point upon a go.
There was a time I said, yeah, boy, your first Division 1 league, you know. Your boy the entire season. Your boy the entire Division 1 season, no, with only one draw. You're winning matches.
Wow, what that fortress.
Yes, it is that mentality, no players.
So we don't lose here.
We don't lose here.
Okay.
Yeah, only
a starting and crying as a struggle. So now you were not losing there.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
And why
yes, some more very good players.
Sure.
I've seen the team.
Yeah.
Oh, not home.
Yes.
And now physical say baba who some boy match team ni and now mo football so say music as a problem, you know.
It's not an issue.
We can we no bi ni ho.
You can see that from the
so man we be crack and have mo sampanyin for e wo soro.
Amba beto sa ha no.
Eh ba mo dey so
Amba beto sa ha no.
How big?
How now can you see? Busumi you na kan busumi zana.
ABC nations. Ghana. Abbas Ghana. ABC. Nations different way of your running a team that teams need to be realized. Not main council.
How come
yes. Ebi mu ye nyoma because of a player. Oh, me twa say no akofa. But so many bezo na for ntimi ntwa. So set realistic targets ma wo. Yes, enti ebi nsi. Ye nim de ye.
Eniema e market ka mu doso.
the Bosumi be a wood.
Yes, and the Iska.
And yet the other cover back on the sofa we are 3 years. Now the Bosumi be a back.
Yes.
And also, baby, what the fire, no? A part of Sanya money came to be about the Akadoso.
So, Madam, I feel Suntina and Chia.
That's right.
And Asedania de Bremona, Yabecho, Yabecho also be Bicacra.
Oh, fine.
Oh,
fine. Hey, wow. Oh, yeah,
and your mouth.
Why, just and
your mouth.
Move camera.
From Nations FC.
I mean, who has 4 years? About
say, yeah, but
you be there, be see a tron nation born one. I ask to be that bag.
You be the
your mouth.
Say,
you bet say, you be used to some person used to be eating some wash a deal. Content. Communication.
I said you TV.
The video no. That's the same border. That's the
no, aside no. Your mag.
Oh, about with proper branding.
So me,
about referee, near the match.
Your branded pen. Pen, branded.
Wow,
I love Nations FC.
The way I'm the referee, I love Nations FC.
And I feel your brochure, it will be a containing information. Be our person.
Wow. About now, 2 years come on back.
Yeah, bro, the replica.
Yeah, we
so. I'm fine. I'm a boss size and I'm going to go. Yeah, share. Say Nations FC, MFK, and check 2 ministers. Wow. Oh. Nations. About with the effect, not can pray. About with the effect.
We are wicked.
Yes, the Massipa. Yes, my support here.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Baby animal was man.
You're there, your best friend. Thanks.
The season, half season, I call you. Say now, me, Penica refugees, as me. Yet, there be a come see, refugee benefited them, the Majaka, because club will be any. And also, Bobo, who said they be on good day and bad day, and Yama, what me I own ye. My refugee, we are dear, a dear now, benefit baby, so ever so be quite yow.
Go be by go no na yes type ya no mbo
emudia
bechem dia
born korea de no ba no boni nim born she na yi nje ko ji penalty ni empe ipigu no
ya dia si
ya jami aduma de obi e de ba
okay abness the news when MFK any serious korea bendalo psc